Hello, my Cancer. Welcome back to my channel, Intuitive Tarot. Um, let's right away get into your reading, all right? This will be a love reading, and I'm going to pull out some tarot cards with clarifications and followed by oracle messages using the Whispers of Healing oracle cards. All right, let's get into your reading now. Please show messages for my Cancer, please. Messages for my Cancer. Messages for Cancer, please. Love messages. Oh, okay. I love it. The very first card, Ace of Wands. And I'm hearing passionate new beginning. Ace of Wands. Okay. Could be dealing with a fire sign. Look at that. Page of Swords. Okay. I like it. I like it so far. One more. All right. We have another page. Page of Wands. Okay. One ace and two pages and two or one cards. It's a lot of passion, a lot of strongly fire energy is standing out. Could be dealing with Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. So it's all about this new beginning that you want to make. And all right, that's what it is, guys. So now this reading, this messages that I'm getting here totally applies for those of you guys who have recently for those of you who had a recent breakup, a breakup in the past, and now you guys are single and you are now willing to make a new beginning in your life. And when I say that, I mean that you want to put your end in the past, detach yourself from it, and make a beginning from scratch. Okay. However, we have two pages here. Okay. So there are two messages that I'm getting here. The first one is, again, that you are building up from scratch. And even though you're doing that, you feel to be you feel very naive to this whole concept. Okay. You're not feeling confident on how to do it. And, but you're building up the courage. That's what I'm getting with this Page of Swords. Okay. I see you being somebody who has a very stable personality. You're very grounded and a very passionate person. Okay. And you're not sure how you would be able to find somebody who would match your expectations. That's why I feel like you are at a point where you feel very naive into this whole concept of finding somebody new, because I feel like most of you guys were kind of had this mindset in the past where you were more interested in staying single, but for some reason now you have decided to be in a relationship and find somebody new. That's what it is. And I feel like with this Page of Swords, it could be that even though you are looking for a new match, a new companion, at the same time you are also keeping tabs on this person from your past. Or it could be that your person from the past is the one who's keeping an eye on you. So something like that, okay? Let's get into the clarification so we'll get to know more about these messages. Ace of Wands. What do we have? Ace of Wands. Please clarify Ace of Wands. Five of Wands, yeah. And we have Two of Pentacles. Yes, conflict. Conflict, and you're trying to make a balance, or you can say, you know, trying to make a decision about something, and you're not completely being able to. You're it's almost like you are, how do I say it in English? Like you're trying to travel in two boats at the same time. That's what it is. That's what I'm getting through this Two of Pentacles. Like you want to move on, you're trying to be out in the market, you know, you want to meet new people, but at the same time you're also keeping a watch on this person from past. For what, Cancer, right? Why do you need that? So that doesn't work. That's the conflict here with five of wands showing up. So what is this new beginning about then? It's funny because when I look at the image here on Ace of Wands, I see, like, you know, this person sitting on a hand, um, actually has, he has like a matchstick in his hand and a candle. He's burning himself, and also the hand that he's sitting on, and there's also fire on the ground. So this person's gonna fall down. Okay, so this new beginning, it's almost like self-sabotaging behavior, right? So the branch, so to say, that you're sitting on, if you're setting that itself on fire, what's the use, right? So what's the use of making this new beginning when you are still keeping strings attached to your past with this Page of Swords? So something on that lines is what I'm catching so far. But we'll keep going and see what else we get. Page of Swords. All right. We got Six of Pentacles. All right, I see it. So you're hoping a reconciliation from this past person. For some, it could be that, you know, you were married to this person and, you know, you could have a child with them. And that's why you're more interested to save that relationship rather than starting a new one. But in a nutshell, I can say this, Cancer. I feel like the essence of this reading is that it's confirming your feeling that you are desiring to be in a partnership. Okay? That's what I'm sensing. And you're more inclined towards reconciling with this past person because you have a family with them, and it will be, you feel like it will be in the best interest of the child if you get back with this person. Let's see, one more for Page of Swords. King of Wands. And this passion, again, fire energy is again standing out. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And the and your desire to reconcile is actually hidden from this other person. You haven't confronted them about what you want, about your desires, and it's all in your head right now. Okay, I don't see so far you guys talking. Yeah, there's a lot of passion, I can see that, but so far I don't see any communication between you two guys, because Six of Pentacles, even though it's an exchange of equal give and take, but that's again is all in your head, because we have Page of Swords here. There's no communication so far. Let's see, what do we get for Page of Wands? Could be a communication coming up. Let's see. All right. We got Two of Swords. All right. Making a decision. And King of Cups. You have to make a decision. You have to. And wow. I think Gemini had a very similar message. Charging. Oh, what's that? So yes, you are basically, see, Two of Pentacles and Two of Swords. Totally confused. You are stuck. You are stuck. You're not opening your heart chakra. You're not conveying your feelings to the other person. And it's very much so, especially guys, if your past person is a fire sign, there are good chances that they are in the same situation as you. The feeling might be mutual between you two, but the thing is that the hindrance here is that none of you are actually talking. There's no talking, there's no communication. Okay? Because page is a very immature energy. Okay, I do see like a king coming up finally. We have two kings coming up finally. um but then one is King of Wands and the other is King of Cups. um that's like more so masculine energy. I'm not seeing any feminine, like I don't see the balance. Okay, and I'm sensing, sorry about the noise, and I'm sensing a lot of like egoistic nature. Okay, both of you are not talking. You're not, and you're keeping all your plans in your head, and you're not really doing anything to implement it. Let's see. I'm gonna clarify the King of Cups. Clarify the King of Cups. Nine of Swords. Yeah, it's doing nothing. It's basically all what you're doing right now is not being any productive, and whatever this new beginning that you were making, it's not really taking you anywhere, rather than just causing you more anxiety and sleepless nights, and this vicious circle of thinking and thinking, non-stop thinking. Okay, let's see, what's of King of Wands. What's this King of Wands? Okay. Oh, let me pick up that card, guys. Oh my God. And then we have Ten of Wands. Let me show you something here. This is very interesting. See, like I was saying, that there are good chances that, especially if you're dealing with a fire sign, that you both are actually in the same page. You both need each other. You both want to be back with each other, but none of you are talking. Let me show you something. King of Cups and King of Wands. King of Wands got Ten of Wands, which is heavy burden, stress. They're carrying all this burden. They want you back in their life, but they're not speaking up. And what is that doing to them? Nothing but causing them a lot of stress, a lot of burden. They're not happy where they are. They're not happy with where they are at this point in their life. Okay, they want partnership, and more importantly, they want you. Okay, and then on the other hand, with King of Cups, which is your energy, Cancer, um, what are you doing? You're not speaking up either. And what is that doing to you? You're stressed, sleepless nights, thinking and thinking, right? So, um, interesting enough, we have Page of Wands, and then we have King of Wands. So I am seeing a transformation happening on your person's end, especially if they are a fire sign. Okay, so that transformation is happening there, and they are reaching a number 10. You are still at number 9. So I mean, just to I'm just symbolizing things here, just to give you an idea on where I'm trying to get to. So Page of Wands, their energy is changing, it's maturing into King of Wands, and then that's clarified with Ten of Wands. Okay, so that's like 10, they're reaching a completion, and right after 10 there is an Ace. So maybe this Ace of Wands more so applied to your person rather than you. Maybe your person is at a verge of making a new beginning. Okay, um, it could be that your person might try to communicate. They might try to get in touch with you. But again, if that communication happens, it's going to be at a very immature level. We have Page of Swords. Okay, this person might be keeping tabs on you, so be careful of that. And don't expect um, don't expect them to be uh, honest, totally honest about how they feel. Okay, because I do sense that this person is very egoistic, okay, and manipulative at the same time, and diplomatic. So maybe that's what this five of wand implies here, that a communication that eventually ends up happening between you two will be like a conflict, because the communication will not be done clearly. Okay, the intent or the message that will be conveyed will be like a mixed gesture. Okay, let me see. Now I'm interested to clarify this Ace of Wands and Five of Wands. Let's see. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's see. We got Four of Pentacles. So yes, this is a person who's very stubborn. Okay. Again, see, this came out as a clarification to this new beginning or the communication between you two guys. And this communication, whichever happened, it's not going to be it's not going to be done with an open mind. Okay. A lot of restriction and a lot of feelings and emotions will be held back. That's why there are good chances that the clarity will be missing. And I don't see like a heart-to-heart conversation happening between you two, which will result in nothing but conflict. Okay, that's what we have here, guys. Let's go ahead and pull some oracle messages for you. Let's see what we get for my Cancer. Messages for my Cancer. One more. Okay, so we have reawaken. Okay, let's take one more. Negativity. And triggers. Wow. At the bottom of the deck is the learning card. So guys, you need to know, and this is again emphasizing to that point of communication happening between you two. So this person, like I was saying, is very egoistic and immature, diplomatic. So this communication is not going to be done with an intent to express their feelings purely or clearly. Okay, there will be a lot of ifs and buts, a lot of conditions, and lots of blame game that will be played. So that's why we're getting these negativity and trigger cards. So see, and then we had this Five of Wands here, which is the conflict arguments card. So this negativity, this communication, the kind of communication that they bring up, it's going to be like a trigger point to this arguments. And you need to, let me show you something. Reawaken, and at the bottom of the deck we had the learning card. So you need to, if you want to save this relationship, because you are interested in saving this relationship for the sake of your family, right? So you need to take a different approach this time. Rather than getting triggered with their old games, you need to come out with a new plan. You need to come up with a plan to learn from the old mistakes where you used to get triggered, and this time reawaken yourself. Come up with a plan to, I don't know, not get involved into these petty arguments or something on that lines. You know better, Cancer, what I'm trying to say, right? So I think the message is pretty clear. Just be watchful. Make a priority whether you want this relationship or not. If you want it, if you really want it, I'm sorry, I got a little distracted. I want to point out something with this learning card here. There's a child figure. So good chances you have a family with this person and you want to save this relationship for the sake of your child. Okay. And triggers with all those bubbles here, that those are representing a lot of thoughts or a lot of um, you know, the different reasons that why you want to save this relationship. Basically a lot of bubbles, meaning a lot of thoughts in your head. Okay, there's a lot going on. So yes, like I was saying, if you want to save this relationship, if that's your priority, then you need to, you can only change yourself. Okay, change your attitude towards how you used to react to this person's immature behavior. Okay, so that's pretty much it, Cancer. I hope that reading helps you. If you enjoy the reading, please do hit the like button, and I would really appreciate if you go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for your time, guys. Take care, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.